We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. And in today's video, we're also going to break down what's going on here with MMTLP Torchlight Preferred Shares as it continued to go up higher. And MMAT was actually fighting to hold support. But MMTLP was not the only stock going higher on Friday. Our SPY bot at 1:10 p.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflow stayed above the midpoint and full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT holding support here, not going much lower. We need to talk about some key levels here and how there's a detachment here between MMTLP right now and MMAT. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned on Friday morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the first home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot sent out a bull indicator at 9:50 a.m. From that moment forward, the inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, stayed above for most of the day, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. And in today's video, we're going to break down some data on why there's a possible detachment going on with MMTLP and MMAT, because Torchlight Preferred Shares are going higher while MMAT is trying to find support after its earnings report that actually ended up missing, guys, right? And we're also going to look at what's going on within the charts with our 42 vision indicator and inflow versus outflow indicator, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT under a bear indicator here on Thursday, but on Friday it hasn't gotten a bull indicator yet. We want to see some more strength here, but inflows have picked up, right? After hitting that dip area, seems like it's trying to find support here, and we want these inflows to stay above the midpoint as they've crossed, and we want to see the resistance get retested of where that bear indicator popped up of 137 to 138, right, on MMAT. This is critical and crucial because one step closer to the upside, then we get closer to the next resistance, and this inflow versus outflow could actually roll over into the 1 hour, starting to bring these inflows back up towards the midpoint, right? It's already starting, but it's slowed down a little bit here. We want to see this pull up and get closer to the midpoint so it could start reflecting into the chart and cancel out that bear indicator on the 1 hour chart, as well as here on the 30-minute as we see it. Now, when we zoom into the volatility, though, you could see there's a lot more going on, right? So let's go ahead and zoom in here on MMAT. So on the 15-minute chart, you could see how it got a bear indicator here on Thursday. Those outflows were dominating. They tried to come back up, and they were fighting on Friday. And once they finally crossed back over, that bull indicator popped up as well, and it went from 129 all the way up to 137. And right now, it brought itself back down under a bear indicator, again canceling this bull indicator, and outflows have crossed to the downside. So we need to watch this carefully going into Monday. If it can bring itself back up, pull back over the midpoint, and continue to hold in the volatility, retest the resistance, and hold itself up on the 30-minute, because if that 15-minute continues to last below it, it can eventually pull this one down with it and make it even harder for the 1 hour to bring itself back up. Now, let's talk about how MMAT is detached right now from MMTLP Torchlight Preferred Shares. And one thing that Torchlight Preferred Shares has that gives it value right now is the fact that it is also indirectly correlated to US oil, guys. When oil is booming, and you could see on Friday how much strength it had, it went from $86 back up to $89. It's going to reflect in the future potential growth in value of Torchlight as it's focused on that niche. We've talked about that before, and you could see here on the 30-minute how it's done a full transition on 42 vision from the dip area, got that bull indicator into the rip area here on Friday, and it's shaking off the pullback that it had because of the earnings that MMAT had. Remember, they're indirectly correlated, but right now, the fact that US oil, or oil per barrel, right, is going up higher. The price is going up higher, and on Friday, it jumped up nearly $3, and some are even believing that this could continue, because on the 30-minute, it got a bear indicator, but on the 1 hour, still under a bull indicator here, and these inflows need to stay above the midpoint, of course, but as long as they do, and if it pulls back up, it could quickly reflect back into the chart and possibly see per barrel $90 plus again. Some people are anticipating that and speculating on that, which if the run continues for oil, it can indirectly affect here MMTLP as well, since it's in that niche. Something to keep in mind, and the whole Nextbridge and everything going on with it, the S1, and you could see how quickly it's shaking off again, like I stated earlier in the video. That earnings drop, and now it's pulling itself back up, indirectly not being affected right now by MMAT. But if they move together, there could be possibly even more strength and excitement behind the stock's movement. Something to keep in mind and not overlook. Now, these inflows started to pick up very quickly here, and once they crossed, they slightly came back down on Friday and quickly rejected, brought itself back up. And once it crossed it, found support here, bounced up higher, the setup before the next bull run, as I like to call it, and it went from 674 to highs here of 734, right? So the support that I'm watching here is going to be $7. Below that is 680, and to the upside, we want to see this break above 750 and 765 and see if it could go towards the $8 area. And these inflows could continue to hold above the midpoint, guys. That is going to be critical to watch. Now, on MMAT here, the first support is 128, below that is 125, and above to the upside, 137, we want to see that get broken through, and above 137 is 145, and then 155, slightly above where that last bear indicator popped up here, when it popped up around 154, and we want these inflows to continue to pull upwards to the upside, get that 15-minute inflow back up as well on Monday, cancel those bear indicators in the process, and the 1 hour continue to get closer to the midpoint as we see it here, green and trying to pull up, and if it could cross it, it could quickly start to reflect into the chart, cancel that bear indicator, and get a bull indicator in the process. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.